Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel. We are still busy with our free day and we have a lot of things we need to do today. We still have all 3 of our tasks open and we still got 3 official bonding events we need to see, and I think 4 that we won't pick, but we still want to enjoy them before resetting. So what I'm going to start out with is we already talked to, well, we already seen Fee in the garden, and we still have Laura over at the dorms. So I'm thinking of seeing those 2 bonding events, reload, gonna do the task with Angelica, which I think here is at the gymnasium, and after that we're just gonna continue our rounds until we meet with Mint, who should be somewhere in the student union building, and finishing it off with the main building. Like I said, it's a lot. Let's see how far we can get through it today. So let's start off with a bonding event with Fee. Whoa, are these the flowers you planted? I didn't realize so many of them would bloom at the same time. Great job, Fee. You helped. I'm gonna give some of them out now. Sounds like a good idea to me. Nothing wrong with showing off the fruits of your efforts. Yep. I'm still thinking up stuff for the festival too. Thanks, but it's fine if you focus on this for now. Cheers. Maybe I should help her with her flower deliveries. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see. Need a hand with those? Sure. Let's start potting. I'm on it. Rean helped Fee pot her flowers. These flowers are really pretty. Did you ever find out what they're called? Edel said that they're an herb. They're used for all kinds of remedies, very practical. Your old Jaeger Corps probably got a lot of use out of them. Oh, one more thing. Apparently they symbolize familial love. Ah. Do you miss the others in the Corps? Kind of. I don't feel lonely though. I like it here. Glad to hear it. I never thought I'd be able to raise these. I didn't understand what Edel meant by giving them love at all. I don't think that's the case. In fact, I think you're the only person who could have raised them so well. You've spent plenty of time with all of us by this point. We're almost like a family of your own, and I know you care about us. Maybe you're right. How wonderful! Oh, Edel, Edel pulled Fee to her chest and hugged her tightly. Fee, as the head of the garden club, there's not a thing in the world that could make me happier. You should go spread your love by delivering your flowers to everyone. Can't breathe. I can't say I ever wanted to trade places with Fee before now. I am really happy for her though. Yeah, finding a place of her own, doing her own thing and being happy with it. Rean and Fee took the flowers off and they went. Everybody's so happy about it. Fee walked around handing out flowers as a way of saying thank you to the people who helped her during the year. Even Rean got one. Once they'd finished, Fee handed the last one to Rean, and they returned to the gardening club. Your bond with Fee strengthened. It's a wonderful scene, and I'm slightly afraid that when we restart it, the flowers, they won't be there anymore because we haven't done it. We'll see. Like, I made my choice with people, which people we were gonna go with, and sticking to it. The single most important aspect of raising a flower is how much love you devote to it, and Fee did a splendid job of that. Thanks, Rean. Laura, Sarah and Beatrix all seemed happy. Of course they were. I'll take good care of mine too. I hope you'll raise more flowers as nice as these. Will do. Alright, so I think for now let's head over to the dorm, and there we can also check if the flowers are actually there. That way, if we reload and they're not there anymore, we can be extra sad about it. Okay, so we're here. Oh, the flower is actually here. It's a potted plant grown by Fee. It gives off a gentle, calming aroma. I do hope it stays here even if we reload it after we progress the time, but I don't think it will. Oh, are you planning on spending the day here? I am. The swimming club isn't meeting today, so I have some free time. I spent the day improving myself by attempting to think up of an idea for the festival. Improving yourself? Were you doing push-ups in your room or something? Well, you know, something along those lines. It's nothing of great importance, so don't worry about it. Well, she says that, but we're curious, aren't we? So let's watch. Would you mind if I joined you with your training then? Maybe a good match will help both of us think of something. Well, I suppose this is as good a chance as any. Would you mind coming out to the highway with me, Rean? Sure, I'll come, but why? Well, if you want to have a sparring match, I don't think inside the dormitory would be a wise choice, would it? You'll find out soon enough. Just come on. And so it was that Rean was dragged along without so much as an explanation. Before he knew it, he was standing with Laura on the highway east of Trista. Excellent. This seems like a fine spot. There's something I'd like your help with. Wait, what are we doing here? Now, I don't want to just jump to conclusions here, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say you brought me out here to have a picnic. So Rean, I'd like for you to try this. Ooh. Is he trying her hand on cooking? Did you make it? I did. You see, Sharon's been teaching me the finer points of cooking lately, and this seemed like a good situation as any to have you judge my current progress. Ah, never would have expected you to take up an interest in cooking. You've got bandages all over your fingers too. That's at least proof you've been going at it full force. Well, I am still a lady, even if I'm disciplined in the sword first. Besides, I'm just approaching cooking as another part of my training. It doesn't hurt that it helps me be more ladylike. But that's neither here nor there right now. Just eat the food already. Alright, I won't say no to something you put your heart into. Rean began eating the food Laura had prepared for him. So, how is it? I can't deny that it doesn't look all that appetizing, but I did put my all into making it. It is really good! Honestly, this is on par with the meals Sharon makes for us. No, that can't be the case. When you go that overboard with a compliment, it comes over as insincere. Maybe so, but that doesn't change the fact that I meant it. Looking at the food, looking at your hands, I can tell how much care you put into it. And that care comes through in the taste, it really does. Well, then I'm glad you liked it. Rean enjoyed Laura's picnic feast as the warm sun caressed the two with his gentle rays. Looks like it didn't even leave any leftovers. If you want undeniable proof it was great, well, there you go. Seeing you enjoy the food I made was a nice feeling. I hadn't expected cooking would make me feel that way. Would you like to do this again sometime, perhaps? Would I? Just name the time and place and I'll be there. Thank you. Oh, right. That meal should have given you plenty of energy, so let's move right along to our sparring. Wait, what? That is, if you first thought I dragged you out here for, isn't it? Come, grab your sword and let's begin. Of course, she cannot leave it. An extra chance to go on a sparring session with the boy that fought her father? Yeah, definitely. After a rousing sparring session, Rean and Laura finally returned to the dorms. Your bond with Laura strengthened. A rush 2, so basically the same as Rean. Alright. That was a rather enjoyable outing. I'll be sure to prepare something even better if you have the chance to go again. Looking forward to it. It's so sad that you will never remember it. Alright. After leaving the dorm, we're back at the gymnasium, ready to go on to the next task of the day, and that is talking to Angelica. And since it's here in the gymnasium, I can roughly guess what we want to do here.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Good morning, Angelica. I saw you'd placed a request for me. I'm assuming this one isn't on behalf of the engineering club?
Yeah, this one's a personal favor. Anyway, I hate beating around the bush, so let me get to the point. Will you spar with me?
I was hoping she'd say that.
You want to fight?
Hell yeah.
Don't look so surprised. This is a military academy after all. I enjoy the martial arts as much as anyone. It's not like I spend all my time on the prowl for beautiful maidens to deflower.
Is that really something you should be fessing up to?
To me? Hell yeah. Give me all the dirt, Angelica.
Still, this feels so out of the blue. Did something happen?
You're overthinking it. It's just that it's been a while since I got any good exercise. No need to make a big deal out of it. Just think of it as a fun way to kill some time. So, you in?
I'm in. Ask her to wait a bit. No, I think we're ready, because he's fully healed up. His equipment is all there. We increased all the equipment pieces that we have to the max at the current point. So, we should be good. And we have plenty of healing items to keep us alive in case it's needed. Because I'm assuming this is going to be a one-on-one.
Alright, I'm game for it.
Much obliged.
But I have to say, I'm not gonna hold back. Not even the slightest.
Well, let's not waste any more fighting time talking.
A personal request started.
Your stance is...
Don't think of holding back on me now. Though I'm a bit rusty, so I don't know how much of a fight I'll put up.
You wouldn't know it just looking at her. Her guard seems flawless. If I leave any openings, she's going to run me into the ground.
How is that a bad thing, right?
No worries. I'm planning to give you everything I've got.
That's what I want to hear. Well then, come at me. Let's see what you're made of.
My turn!
Let's
Alright,
give ourselves a little bit of motivation.
Too slow!
Good.
Go!
Damn, that's some really nice damage. Alright. What does she have? 22,000. Okay, so I think we have more than enough reason just to unleash the beast. Let's go for it.
Flames, gather on my blade!
Yeah, I expected that much. Let's hope the 2 attacks is enough for us to... Uh-oh. Ah, good, it missed.
Too slow!
Not bad. Guess there's no need to hold back.
Uh-oh. What's she gonna do? Alright, let's rest assured that we will heal ourselves. I want to try avoiding the higher healing ones since we haven't got a shop where we can buy more. So we have to be a little bit lucky with the boxes in the levels. So let's see. Still have 1 strength left. There would be a nice thing, but what's her stat say? Even all over. As expected.
Go!
Strength and defense up, so right, if I don't motivate, I will probably not be able to do anything against her. That's what the game's saying, right? I have nothing to take that power down, do I? Ooh, no, really?
Go!
That's just cruel. That strength, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Didn't expect that amount of strength from her. Okay, she got 1 more round for a powerful move. And she's allowed to do 2 in a row. Maybe. If I do motivate,
right,
she's going to do once, then I can recover from a move. She doesn't have strength anymore. This is even better.
Go!
Yes, she wasted her strength. That's good. We can work with that. Oh god, not another dragon boost.
Here we go! Go!
Because I have to be careful, because she has 3 rounds of strength, which is a lot.
How about this?
4,000,
My
really?
turn. Ha! Here we go!
Alright, let's lay it all on the line. Go for broke.
Flames, gather on my blade!
Yes, he's definitely a worthy opponent, I could say that. Because if it wasn't for my Angel Master Course, I would have died.
That's that. Let's keep moving. I did it.
I should have expected a swordsman of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school wouldn't go down so easily. If I'd been keeping up with my training, I could have given you a stiffer challenge.
Oh well, I'm guessing it's a challenge more than enough.
If you hadn't just told me, I wouldn't have guessed you'd skipped a single day of your training. In fact, you're actually even stronger than I expected you'd be.
I'm still just a fledgling. Got a long way to go before I can really serve up an A+ beatdown. I'm nowhere near as strong as Instructor Sarah, and my old master was pretty amazing herself.
I wonder if we know who her old master is. Maybe you can guess what I'm hinting at?
Oh, believe me, I felt plenty of skill and training in every punch you landed. By the way, your fighting style reminded me a lot of the Eastern martial art Taito. Are you a practitioner by any chance?
Yes, that reminded me of it as well.
I should have guessed you'd be familiar with it. Around 7 years ago, I met a lady from the east who was traveling around the Empire.
Yeah, I think we just got confirmation here.
I kinda ran away from home and followed her around for about half a year, and she taught me Taito. I've mixed in a bit of my own flavor over time, though. Good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Even now, I still find it hard to believe you're from one of the 4 great houses.
Aren't you the flatterer? You're gonna make me blush.
That wasn't flattery.
Oh, well, it could be considered it, really.
Well, we might not be as tangled up as Eustace's family, but House Ragnar has its fair share of issues. Guess that's why my rebellious teenage impudence has hung on so long. Even now, there are still some family affairs I worry about.
What kinds of things?
It'd probably be better if I kept it to myself. At least for now. Anyway, I'm lucky to have met Toa, Crow, and George, and then some cool first years like you guys. I'm glad I came to Thors. Right now, in my life, you guys are all I need.
Angelica.
Yeah, that's actually very sweet.
But hey, it's nice to know I can still hold my own in a fight. At least I know that if worse comes to worse, I should be able to keep Toa and the others safe. And knowing that is enough to have made this all worthwhile. Thanks, Rean.
You're welcome. Glad to finally be able to help you out for a change. And besides, it sounds like some good ideas for what Class 7 can do for the festival might just be coming my way.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with.
Me too. I have an inkling, but until we see that footage of Toa, we having no confirmation on that.
And yeah, I hear you'll be spending some alone time with Toa this evening, hmm?
Hell yeah.
What?
Oh, there's no need to be embarrassed. It's just that Toa might be perfectly professional when it comes to work, but she's more than a little inexperienced when it comes to the menfolk. So promise me you'll be gentle with her, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me... Oh wait, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this for helping me out.
We're gonna get her wrath.
Anyway, see you around. I'll let you know when I'm ready for round 2.
It's probably gonna be a lot sooner than I'm hoping for. Because that was rough.
She really is one of a kind.
Thankfully.
Oh well, I guess I should be going too.
Alright, but we beat her. Definitely. Alright, so what is her wrath? Counter attack after evading always deal critical damage. So if we have a very high evasion, this would be a nice one to have as backup because it gives us, and when it happens, always critical damage. So that's actually a nice thing because then we have a critical counter. Can we then also rush it straight away? That will be a really cool tactic to use. Maybe something we can use with Gaius? I see potential. Alright, let's have one little quick check at the engineering building, see if Angelica's there. After that, we're gonna continue with our normal rounds. I wonder if she's somewhere on the grounds. Because I didn't see her in the donation, right? I didn't just perfectly walk around her when I was there, right? No, I didn't. It would be something I would do, like walking around a room, looking around, and then go precisely around my target and not even seeing that target. Alright, let's go to the field. We'll skip Eustace for now, because he's going to be the last bonding point we're going to spend. Alyssa, I've heard rumors that your class has yet to decide on what to do for the festival. Come on now. Are you even trying? We in Class 1 have already locked in our concept and planned out our rehearsal schedules. I can't exactly deny that, but just you watch. We're going to come up with something so great, it'll move you to tears. I certainly look forward to seeing that with my handkerchief at ready. I'm excited to see what Class 7 does for the festival. With a bit of luck, perhaps you can come up with something that nips at the heels of our performance. Guarantee whatever we pick, we'll be the best at it. I really can't let Class 1 show us up. Definitely not. As I predicted, Alyssa and Ferris are getting along pretty well nowadays. They're still competitive, obviously, but it feels like they're trying to help each other improve at the same time. And that's what friends are for. Okay, let's get this practice started. We will help by helping the riding club with their festival preparations. They plan on making use of the majority of the field, so I'm sure our assistance will be appreciated. The lacrosse club itself won't be putting up an event, but hopefully everyone will enjoy the riding clubs. We will be helping the riding club with their festival preparations. While it may be hard work, I am certain that together we shall guide this attraction to success. Alright, so they don't have to do an extra event for this club meeting, so that will help if we need Alyssa for something. I finally gotten to the point where I can ride a horse on my own. Riding used to be so scary for me, so it's nice to know that I can trust the horse so completely now. Steady, steady, good girl. Just stay still and we'll have you looking pretty in no time. I'm hoping to use this year's festival as an opportunity to share the joys of riding. Unfortunately, I cannot deliver the optimal experience to everyone who comes by on my own. I'll need both Yusa's and Paula's assistance in order to make this possible. My hope for this year's festival is to introduce as many people as possible to the joy that is horse riding. I'll need both Yusa's and Paula's assistance in order to make this possible. I'll make sure that Yusa's has some extra time to spend on the horses, sir, definitely. And like I said, we'll be back for Yusa's in just a moment. Alright, so that's it for him. So I'm guessing student union building? See if we can talk to everyone there and help Mint a bit. Class 7 still hasn't decided what to do for the festival, right? I get why you want to take your time thinking it over, but you should really pick something soon. You can have the most amazing idea in the world, but if you can't prepare for it properly, it could turn out terrible. If I can help you out in any way, shape or form, just let me know. I want to make sure you kids have the support you need to execute, whatever it is you're doing. Thank you very much, I do appreciate the intent at least. Yeah, and it's just terrible, which we have plenty of. No Seven Moth or anything. A girl named Mint is currently borrowing the kitchen. I figure she wanted to do something for the festival, but she says she's planning on cooking something for her uncle. What a thoughtful niece she is. How could I say no after hearing something like that? A girl named Mint. Yeah, that's probably the reason why we need to get in there. Well, Klein was giving me a rundown of last year's festival. It sounds like everyone involved had a pretty great time. Guess it's gonna take some work if we want to top that. Our class was talking about setting up a cafe or something? Maybe we should think bigger. Yes, Cat Cafe. The pool's gonna be closed during the festival, so I figure I'll lend a hand to whoever needs my help. I might check out what all of the club members are doing with their classes too. Should be fun. Last year's festival had this really good energy to it. It'll be fun to see what you first years are gonna bring to the table this year. One of the first year classes wanted to use the training hall for the festival. I decided we'd do them one better and have the club help them out with whatever they're doing. I hope our class first year brings something worthwhile to the festival. I wonder what the group setting up in here will do too. Regardless, this year's festival seems like it will be a lot of fun. Every shoving all the grunt work onto us this year. Well, whatever. No choice but to get it over with. Yeah, that's how it is. As soon as grunt work pops up, everyone always tries to dump it on their sports clubs. Well, whatever. No choice but to get it over with. Hey, you're the sports club. You're the one with muscles, so that's why people want you to work hard. I think that should be a good thing, right? She needs to see this through on her own. I'm not going to interfere. I just hope some of her plates are still intact by the time she's done. She needs to see this through on her own. You're Mint from the Wind Orchestra, I presume? I'm here to see you about a request you made to the student council. That must make you Rean then. Come on, by now we've talked to her so many times she should know who we are. We are the fanboy of the academy. Oh, there's just a little something I'd like you to help me out with. You were planning on making some food as a present, weren't you? Well, someone's lucky. Who is it for? It's actually Uncle Makarov's birthday today, so I'm making it for him. He always eating junk food and stuff, so I thought that a delicious home-cooked meal would be the best present ever. Even better, he's getting this amazing present from his super cute niece too. I can see his joyful expression already. Well, sort of. Right, right? That's where you come in, Rean. I want you to give me some extra special inspiration about what to make. Let me get this straight. You don't want help actually making the food? Pretty much, yeah. How confident are you in your cooking skills, by the way? You know, I guess I'm decent. Wouldn't have it been a better idea to ask the cooking club about this, though? Well, that's what I thought too, so I asked them first. The head of the club didn't seem like he wanted to teach me much, though. He gave me a big speech about how water isn't normally flammable and you need to learn the basics or something. Did she just burn the entire kitchen down? Somewhere I'm hoping we'll get to see that when we go over the main building. Oh, right. Well, maybe I should back out of this request while I still have the chance. Does that mean you've got no cooking experience at all then? Well, I know how to peel a banana if that counts. It definitely doesn't. Well, either way, I'll pull it off somehow. I'm just that good. I don't understand how she can feel that confident. Oh, that aside, I'm glad you can cook at least. So, can you help me out right now? Let's help her out. Alright, I'm in. So what exactly do you want me to do here? Thanks. Well, basically, I want you to decide on some dishes that you think are just completely superb. And when you do, I want you to bring them here and show them to me. Is that all? Yep, I'll make something based on whatever you bring me. Right. Does it matter what kind of dishes I bring along? Oh, yeah. I meant to mention that I'm planning on making him a full course meal. So I need you to prepare 3 different dishes for me. 1 for each course. I don't really think beginners usually attempt to make a full course meal, but hey, shoot for the stars, I guess. Anyway, once again, what kind of dishes are you looking for? It wouldn't be a full course meal without a nice starter, right? So I think some sort of soup would be good for it. After that, I'll need something for the main dish. And of course, we can't forget something delicious for dessert. So you need me to bring you a soup, a main dish, and then a dessert. And you only need 1 of each, right? Understood. I'll get right on it. Thanks. Oh yeah, does Instructor Makarov have any favorite foods or anything? It might be a good idea to bring along the stuff that matches his taste. Oh, don't worry, he's not so fussy. He'd probably eat out of the trash if it didn't stop him. I guess if we're talking specifics, it'll be good if you could bring something nice and nutritious for him. He hasn't been looking too healthy lately, so it'll be nice to try and fix that. Nutritious. Got it. I'll see what I can do. Thanks a lot. I can't wait to see what you bring me. Okay, so they make it specific to talk about it being nutritious. So I'm just gonna assume something that recovers him pretty well. So what do we have? Is creamy chowder, is it actually a soup? It is, isn't it? Right. So we could go with jewel potage. Just going by the fancy stuff, of course. I think the rest isn't actual... No, I don't think the rest is a soup. So it will probably have to be a creamy chowder. And will be a nice dessert. So we can go probably with a sweet cookie. Which, of course, again, going with the fancy stuff. Royal sable. What else could it be? We could go with a berry tart. Luxury tart seems nice as well. And it even cures petrify. I don't think he has that, but it would be nice indeed. Ooh, or a nice soft chocolate tart, but I don't have that in stock. I don't think we can cook with people yet. We are on our own here. Milk porridge. I don't know if that counts as a dessert. Oh wait, we have more down here. A refreshing pasta soup. Ooh, we have plenty of celestial pasta soup, and that sounds a lot better than cream chowder. Let's be honest. It actually has the name soup in it. Alright, so we're gonna go with celestial pasta soup for a starter, so I think that's good. And he won't be burned in the process. So we have steak, but we haven't gotten anything but the normal standard stamina steak, which technically a stamina steak would recover him, because it recovers his stamina, so it might be a good thing as well. So what else do we want for dessert? Unless we want to go with a hashed beef rice, because apparently that was really popular at the army base, like really tremendously popular. So yeah, and we have one extra there as well, because we did give it to the dormitory, right? I think we did in the last episode. So why did we make two? Did we fail to make the artistic omurice? Maybe. Okay, so what do we want as dessert? First thing that pops up is a terry tart or the custard pudding. We have plenty of wobbly pudding. What's about berry tart? Luxury tart also seems very nice. Or we can just finish it with a nice, good old premium coffee, which I think would fit him as well pretty well. Let's be honest. And we also got that on storage. I think a sweet cookie would just be way too simple. So yeah. Alright, so I think I have a couple of dishes in mind. Let's see how we get to choose. Does she automatically go for all the potential soups, or do we pick what we consider it being a soup? Can we also like make a roasted coffee in the place of the soup itself? Setting up for failure, you know what I mean? So yes. Alright, let's do it. Show her some superb dishes. Okay, so it has to be superb. Those were already the ones we're gonna pick, because let us say it's gonna be a nice meal, so it has to sparkle. Oh, Rean, have you figured out what to give me for all 3 courses yet? Well then, can you show me what you've got in mind, starting with the soup? Sure, okay. Hey, why can I only select this one? I also had the other one in stock, that was actual soup. I had 7 of those. Oh well, I guess I have to go with this one. The main dish, and let's be honest, the fact that the HP is behind it, I think that's actually what the nutritious value means. So let's go with the highest one, the Noble demi-glazed rice, and we had one of those extra. Still a bit miffed about the fact that we couldn't pick the soup. Oh, here it is. Oh, so it's actually considered a main dish instead of a starter. Don't agree with that, but fine. And let's select the dessert, Royal Sable, Luxury Tart, and a Wobbly Pudding. Well, since I think HP is for nutrition, let's go with the Luxury Tart. Okay, let me go over those again. For the soup dish, you chose Jewel Potage. For the main dish, you chose the Noble demi-glazed rice. And for the dessert, you chose the Luxury Tart. Have I got all that right? Nope, we can go with all these choices. I'm very confident. Yeah, I've decided to go with these 3. So you'll be taste testing all of them?
Yep. Okay, time to see what these all taste like. That was delicious. I feel really full of energy too, so that was perfect. Oh, now I think I know just what to make him. Okay, just time for get cooking.
Good luck. Why do I have a feeling that she's gonna make something totally different because she doesn't know how to make a luxury tart? Oh, that does not sound nice.
It's done! Look and be amazed at the power of a niece's love for her uncle. I'm going to call it the Mint Special Omega.
Oh wow, that actually looks good. It's kind of a risotto, right?
Come on, Rean, don't be silly.
It's clearly a gratin. Clearly. It looks nothing like a gratin and everything like a risotto. But how am I to argue?
I know, why don't you try some too? Think of it as a reward. I made more than enough for us to have a little sample.
Sure, if you say so. Will Rean survive this? Rean and Mint ate some of Mint's special Omega. A uniquely bitter taste filled Rean's mouth and he recovered 100 CP. Well, that's certainly unique, I'll give you that.
Well, I think it might be healthy at least. I'm sorry it doesn't taste very good though.
Hey, it's not all bad. Besides, it's the thought that counts, right? I'm sure Instructor Makarov will be happy no matter what it tastes like.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Besides, even if the main dish turned out to be kind of a disaster, the soup and dessert will make up for it.
That's the spirit.
By the way, I've ended up with a lot of leftover ingredients that I don't know what to do with. Do you want to take some of them off my hands?
Ingredients and went into that? Sure, if you insist. It never hurts to have some extra ingredients.
Well, here you go then.
Nice. That's a lot. Wow. You really did have a lot.
Well, time for me to get started on the other courses. Thanks for all the help today, Rean.
No problem. Good luck with your cooking. That went rather nicely.
Perfect. Then we just need to get the soup and dessert properly prepared. Fear not, Uncle Makarov. I'll free you from your junk food prison and poison you with
risotto looking gratin. Yep. I'm not looking forward for him. She needs to see this through on her own. I'm not going to interfere. Yeah, that's just proper courage from the chef there. Alright, let's check out the rest upstairs as well.
Oh, I got started on the book right away. Emma's busy with her student council stuff, so I have to write for the both of us. We're cutting it rather close now that the festival's only a month away, but I'll make sure we are done in time for the deadline.
Yeah, but if Dorothy is writing more of the stories, it's gonna be another smut fest, isn't it? Lots of naked boys loving each other and stuff like that. I think the girls will be more than happy with those stories, but I'm doubting other people will buy that. Gone fishing. I never thought the day would come that we'd be helping Stefan with a festival attraction. Despite my disbelief, I can't say it's an unpleasant prospect, however. The relations between our clubs have become much better since our match last month. Not only that, practice itself has become much more enjoyable. How could we have let ourselves be separated for so long? See? That's by the entire ideal of Olivert. Having commoners and nobles work together for the common good.
Oh, we're trying to figure out how exactly we're going to run our chess classes during the festival. The upper class chess club plans on lending us their super ritzy boards and pieces. Hopefully we'll be able to teach a bunch of people just how much fun chess is. And let's be honest, it actually is. I did a lot of chess playing when I was in school. Got pretty good at it as well. Did even won a few championships, so... it's been such a long time. I wonder if I could still do it, like be as great. No, I won't say I was great because that would be a little bit too arrogant, because I was decent, not great. But yeah, would be fun to do that again one time. I hear that the clubs are allowed to set up their own events for the festival. Perhaps I'll establish a ghost story hall where visitors can come listen to true tales of heart-stomping terror. Listeners beware, you're in for a scare.
From what is that? Listeners beware, you're in for... Isn't it the Crypt Keeper?
I think that's what the Crypt Keeper says in the show. Definitely. Upon further consideration, I'm quite taken with the idea of a ghost story hall. All I need is the right curse, and the vice principal will be more than willing to grant me permission.
Yeah, still not getting any less creepy there. Alright, think there's still interest on. It's still a month until the start of the Academy Festival, but there's plenty of work for the Student Council to do already. It's no easy task, but the festival's success hinges on us doing our part to help everyone else.
Looking at how energetic Toe is now, you'd never believe she was caught up in that terrorist attack last month. We've got a lot of work to do, but she's not letting it get to her, and we won't either. Oh, hi Rean. Sorry, but I've got another student council meeting right now. I'll probably be able to show you what I was talking about this evening though.
Fine by me. We're meeting in the computer room, right?
Yes, indeed. You better get excited.
Well, after talking with Angelica, I'm pretty sure Rean is excited. Maybe a little bit nervous now too. Alright, that's the student council building. The only thing we have left to do is the main building, and of course the old schoolhouse. Like our other two tasks have already been done, and to be honest, I'm fairly happy with the results, even though I needed my master course in order to get through that fight with Angelica. I'm still proud because that could technically be called tactic. Alright, let's get over to the main building. Alright, so we know that on the roof is Elliot with one bonding event we'll want to see. And I think Guy is probably... That will probably be the art room, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. So, those are the two events we're gonna start over with the next episode. We're gonna go straight to the roof to Elliot, and then to Gaius in the art room. And then after that, we're gonna talk to everyone in the main building before we finish it off with all the remaining bonding points for the people we haven't picked yet, meaning Yusuf, Makias, and Sarah. And whatever time we have left, we'll make sure to use to get into the old schoolhouse. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to finish it, even though I highly doubt that. Okay, so that's it for today. I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we're gonna see more events and probably the old schoolhouse. Well, at least I'm hoping so. But until then, I wish you all... I already did. So yeah, see you next time everyone. Bye bye.